Your attention span on a single screen, 47 seconds. That's it. In 2004, it was 2.5 minutes. Today, 47 seconds. Gloria Mark, 2023. You're not broken. You've been trained. Every ping, every tab, a tiny hit. Your brain learned that interruption feels good. And it learned fast. This isn't a willpower problem. It's a rewired attention system. The good news? Focus is a skill, not a fixed trait. You can rebuild it. Starting now. First, what is attention? A narrow spotlight, not a floodlight. You can consciously hold one thing at a time. That's the ceiling. Multitasking? A myth. Your brain doesn't run parallel processes. It rapid switches between them, and every switch costs you. Rubinstein, Meyer, and Evans, 2001. Task switching can burn up to 40% of productive time. 40%. Gone to the gap between things. Then it gets worse. In 2009, Sophie Leroy named the second hidden cost, attention residue. When you jump tasks, part of your mind stays stuck on the last one. You're physically on the new task, mentally half there, so you're rarely ever fully present on the thing in front of you. And recovery is brutal. Gloria Mark, 2008. After an interruption, it takes on average 23 minutes and 15 seconds to fully return to the original task. 23 minutes per interruption. Stack that against a workday with a ping every few minutes. The math gets ugly fast. You're not scattered. You're paying a switching tax all day long, and the tax collector is invisible, which raises a darker question. Why does your brain keep paying it? Because your brain hunts for distraction. By design, dopamine, the molecule most people think means pleasure, drives seeking. Anticipation, the chase. Barrage and Robinson, 1998, drew the line between wanting and liking. Dopamine spikes for the want, not for the reward itself. Schultz's reward prediction work in 1997 nailed it down. The brain fires hardest at the unpredictable hit. Which brings us to the phone. Notifications arrive on no fixed schedule. Sometimes a like, sometimes nothing. Sometimes a message that matters. B.F. Skinner showed in 1957 that this exact pattern, variable ratio reinforcement, produces the most compulsive checking of any reward schedule we know. Same wiring as a slot machine. Novelty bias does the rest. A new tab always feels more urgent than the deep task in front of you. The unknown wins. Every time. And here's the punchline. Adrian Ward, 2017. Even when your phone is face down on the desk, even powered off, its mere presence drains working memory and fluid intelligence. Move it to another room. Capacity returns. The deck is stacked. Your environment is engineered to fragment you. So what does years of that do to a brain? It rewires it. Every time you switch tasks for relief, your brain logs the switch as a reward. Felt good. Do it again. That's reinforcement learning in your own head against you, and the spiral shows up in the data. Gloria Mark has measured average focus on a single screen since 2004. Back then, about 2.5 minutes. By 2012, 75 seconds. Today, 47. That's not a small drift. That's a collapse. About a third of where we started in 20 years. Then it crosses a line. At some point, you stop needing the notification at all. You self-interrupt. You pick up the phone without a ping. You open a new tab without a thought. The habit runs on its own now. And the loop has a body. Constant switching keeps your sympathetic nervous system mildly activated, cortisol elevated, working memory squeezed. Studies on chronic interruption link it to higher stress and worse sustained attention. The brain you're trying to focus with is the brain you've been training to flinch. So deep work starts to feel painful, and you avoid it, which trains the loop harder. The trap is brutal and circular. The more you fragment, the less you can focus. So, is anyone winning this fight? Here's the reframe. Focus is a muscle, not a fixed trait. Neuroplasticity means the circuits you exercise grow stronger, and the ones you starve weaken. Sarah Lazar at Harvard, 2005. Long-term meditators showed measurably thicker prefrontal cortex, the region that runs sustained attention. Tang and colleagues, 2007, ran short integrative body-mind training and saw improved attention and self-control in weeks. Not years. Weeks. Then there's the recovery side. Rachel and Stephen Kaplan, 1989 and 1995. Attention restoration theory. Directed attention is a finite resource. It depletes, and it refills best in low-stimulation environments. A walk through trees, a view of water, the brain offloads the spotlight and the reservoir comes back. The hidden skill underneath all of this? Boredom tolerance. The willingness to sit in an unstimulated moment without reaching for a phone. That's the rep. That's what rebuilds the capacity to stay. You didn't lose your focus. You stopped training it, which means you can start training it again, starting tonight, with 5 concrete moves. 5 moves. Do them tonight. Move 1, single task. One thing, one tab. Finish the switch before you start the next, so attention residue can't pile up across the day. Move 2, phone in another room. Not your pocket, not face down. Another room. Adrian Ward's 2017 study is unambiguous. Presence is the cost, not use. Distance is the fix. Move 3. Time block deep work in roughly 90-minute blocks, matched to the brain's ultradian rhythm, Nathaniel Kleitman's basic rest activity cycle. Cal Newport, in Deep Work 2016, built the playbook around this. Clear start ritual, fixed end time, nothing else on the desk. Move 4. Tame the triggers. Notifications off by default. Email and Slack batched to 2 or 3 set times a day. Full screen the one task you're on, so novelty has nowhere to land. Move 5. Train boredom. A daily walk with no phone, no podcast, no music, just you and the inside of your head. That's the rep that rebuilds attention restoration. And underneath all 5, protect sleep. A tired brain cannot sustain attention, no matter how disciplined the schedule. Run these for a week and the change is measurable. Run them for a month and something bigger shows up. You were never broken. Your attention was hijacked, switch by switch, ping by ping, and it can be reclaimed the same way. One block at a time. You don't fix focus with another app or another hack. You fix it by protecting attention and retraining boredom. Single task. Lose the phone. Block the deep work. Tame the triggers. Self-mastery isn't forcing focus through grit. It's building an environment and a brain that can hold it. You came in here from a short. Stay for the long form. This is the inner edge, where the science of self-mastery turns into things you can run tonight. Subscribe. Master yourself first. Next time, how procrastination really works, and the 5 moves that beat it.